Alright guys, I'm at the YAMHILL River, a spot I've never fished, but I'm going after some smallies today. Pitching a jig right now in the shade along this bank, the opposite bank of where I launched. This is the smallest jig I have. I think it's a 1/4 ounce. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the ultralight. It's got this Yozuri mini crankbait on the ultralight. I'm thinking it might be good for the smallmouths. I'm gonna start out just try to get a couple small ones. Then after that, I'm gonna go for a bigger one. This water is very muddy for Oregon. It's muddy for anywhere, honestly. This is just stained. But I've heard that people have been catching them here. The current is almost non-existent. It's just barely carrying me downstream, but at a good speed so I can still fish. I'll just have to paddle back up. That's the main problem. So I gotta make sure I don't drift too far. I have basically unlimited time today. That's why I really gotta be careful how far I drift. I don't wanna accidentally drift for 3 hours and then have to paddle 6 miles upstream. But yeah, I've never kayak fished this river. The only time I fished it was in the winter when the bass weren't really in season. So I don't know, I honestly don't know anything about this river. I don't know what I'm doing. I've heard it's really good for smallmouth, so that's what I'm after. And I don't even really know much about smallmouth fishing. Kind of grown up with largemouths. That's when I think of bass. When I think of a bass, I'm thinking of a largemouth. Okay, I gotta try this structure over here with the jig. This looks pretty good. Okay, I'm already drifting pretty far down, and I don't want to drift too far. Spider. Lots of spiders out here. Okay, so I don't know. I'm really not sure where to fish in this river. I mean, I'm thinking shade. Find the shade, find the fish. Pitch jigs in the shade, stuff like that I was trying at the very beginning just a few minutes ago. But there's not a lot of shade. So my second instinct tells me to look for structure, which there is quite a bit of in here. So that's gonna be my main goal, shade and structure. And I'm not really sure what all fish species they have in here. I don't know if there's trout or crappie or bluegill or what. The main thing I know of is smallmouth. Thinking a beetle spin would be good. Caught smallmouths on beetle spins at Prineville Reservoir when I was fishing for crappie, and the watercolor there was similar to the watercolor here, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and switch to that. Alright, got the Oregon Reel Fishing Classic right here. Beetle spin with the blue grub with the white paddle tail. It's just like my favorite all-time bait, probably. That was a little tiny hit. Something very small. Which at this point, I'll take something very small. Oh man, I just had one. Dang it. Okay, the fish do like the beetle spin. He bit that thing on back-to-back cast. Pretty sure it was a smallie. It was a small smallie. Come on, beetle spin. Do me a favor and just come off that stick, please. This is my last beetle spin, by the way. I mean, I'm not losing it right here, but if I lose it at any point today, then I'm done with the beetle spin fishing. Alright guys, I just got a hit. Just got a hit. But I wasn't really paying attention, so I missed him. That was the biggest hit yet, and it wasn't even that big. Just sad, but I don't even know what that cast was. Also, you guys, I forgot to even mention, I'm doing a giveaway. It's on my Instagram, Oregon Reel Fishing YT. If you're on Instagram, go check that out. I mean, it's a decent giveaway, you know. I'm giving away probably about $25 or $30 worth of tackle. Alright guys, I have a grub on now. Black with a chartreuse jig head with a chartreuse tail. Well, oh, there's fish. Oh my gosh. Just hooked him 2 casts in a row. And he got off both times. That's the only action I'm getting. Ow, this whole time I'm finally hooking fish. But I can't land them. How did that happen? Yeah, I turned the camera on because I had hooked that fish. Then it got off. And I hooked him the very next cast. Now I have this horrible tangle. Oh, right at the boat. Let's go, smallmouth. Yes. Check this out, guys. Right at the boat. Nice little smallie. Oh, he's got a... Dude, stop flopping. He's got some line in his mouth. Okay, what is this? He has a hook that he swallowed. So bad. Can't get that out, it's in his stomach, but I can at least clip the line. What a beautiful fish right there. Beautiful colors. The head is great. That's just a beautiful fish. I'm putting him back. I don't know if that guy's gonna make it. He had a hook in his stomach. He's obviously not the smartest fish. He's been caught twice and he's only that small. But I will take it. On the little grub. I tried everything today, big and small. Small seemed to work a little better. So now when I bring it to the boat, I'm just jigging it an extra 2 or 3 times. See, look, another tangle on my line. Here we go. Fish on. There he is. This is a bluegill. Okay. Well, I will take it. It's fish number 2 and species number 2. There he is. Multi-species fishing the YAMHILL River. Oh, I had a little bass right by my boat. That's why it pays off to jig it. He was so tiny though, it was like a third of the size of the first one. In the shade and near the bank. It's a good combo. Oh, right at the boat. That was insane. Watched him follow it all the way right to the boat. Another smallmouth. Another little smallmouth. These things are small, but they're aggressive. There he is. Nice little smallmouth. So that is 3 fish. 2 smallmouths, 1 bluegill. That one bit it right at the boat. Like I was about to lift it out of the water. I saw him follow it, so I left it in the water. Then he just like picked it up and I lifted him out of the water. He didn't have a chance to fight at all. That's how both my smallmouths have been so far. They follow it to the boat. Here we go. Fish on. Slightly nicer fish too. Kidding me? This is a fat bluegill. Holy cow, look at this thing. Check that out, guys. Look at this. I'm getting a picture of this dude. That thing gave me a fight, and she's going right back in there. Probably spawning. That was a fat bluegill. There's a fish. Finally. Is this a largemouth or smallmouth? Can't tell. It's a smallmouth. There we go. Sweet. Third smallmouth, fifth total fish.